recording this. All right. So you stand up like a Wonder Woman. I stand up like the Wonder Woman, and Wonder Woman is straight. Wonder Woman stands tall, and the Superman, I want to see the Superman. Superman, stand up like Superman with your chest open, your arms on the sides, and so, and open your microphones, everybody. Open your microphones. And I think nobody's gonna tell you anything because, yes, there you go. So where are we, everybody? Where are we?
Here.
Here. Stronger. Where are we?
Here.
So, who? What time is it now? Now. And who are you?
This moment.
Moment. Now you're gonna do it stronger.
Okay.
Where are we?
Here.
Like stronger, even stronger. Where are we?
Here.
What time is it?
Now.
Who are you?
This
This moment.
Clap for you, everybody. Thank you for playing with me. How do you feel? How do you feel now? Do you feel more empowered? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Here is the tip. If you have tried to change something for a long time without success, I invite you to do one thing every day. Stand up for 30 seconds like the Wonder Woman or like Superman, and you will see that everything will change, because what you have done is that you have given certainty to your brain. All the blood went to your head, and now you're feeling better. Do you feel more energized? Yes. Now I want to know if you are aware of this, but have you noticed that everything is more expensive these days?
Yes.
Who knows that everything? Do you spend the same money in the supermarket than in the past? No, right?
No.
with $50, do you take the same groceries in the nothing at all?
No.
So then today we are going to do something. We are going to set the sails and adjust the course of your 2024, and I want you to believe in this, because you could say, Sandra, I don't believe it. I have tried so many things. My salary is still the same and I haven't changed. But guess why your salary is still the same and you haven't? Because you are the same person. So for the things to change, you need to change. For the things to change, I need to change. So today we are going to set the sails in a way that is favorable for us and that we grow a little bit. And I want to celebrate in December with you your growth. And then today we are going to write our blueprint, and I will show you my own blueprint so that you can see how it is. And so this is a thought from Jim Rohn, which I think I have already shared it with you. And Jim Rohn says, it is the set of sails, not the direction of the wind, that determines which way we will go. So, and he says, imagine that we are all navigating in the same sea, Maybe some of you are in a different boat. Maybe one is the rowing boat, the other one is like a motor engine or stuff like that. But imagine that we're all navigating with the sailboat. And so the art of reaching better destinations is in your ability to set a good sail. So in this socio-emotional health program, the idea will be for you to learn how to do this better, how to arrange your life better. Are you ready? Where are
Yeah.
we? Where are we?
Here.
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 Excellent. Very good. I will ask you to see if you're still awake. Okay, so now I want to share something that I have shared before too, but this is important for us because we want to see where we are standing and where we want to go. This is a graph presented in one training I took with Tony Robbins. I don't know if you know about Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins is one of the, I think it's the top-notch coach in the United States and in the world. He does seminars with thousands and millions of people now that he's online, and he studies the society and the marketplace. And he says that this recession that we have, it's gonna last for at least 5 to 10 years. And so he says the amount of money that we make now will not be enough in 5 years. And if you have savings, your savings will not worth the same in 3 years or 4 years. And you can see it now by how much you pay for a pound of potatoes. And so he says, imagine that you and I are this blue line and that we are moving towards our future. He says, if you, Karina, if you, Maria, if you, Juan, if you, Macario, start doing the same thing that you're doing, and if you keep doing the same thing that you're doing, if you keep doing the same job, and if you keep eating the same type of food, and if you keep like running the same mile or not running at all, guess what? You're going to be
The same.
the same, and the future for you will not look very compelling. And you, he says, chances are that we are going to fall instead of grow. But none of us, none of the 65 persons that are here in this moment will, hello? Yeah. None of the persons who are here in these trainings, in the social-emotional health training, will keep the same because we are investing today in our growth. So I want you to raise your right hand with me. Please promise to yourself. You're not going to promise me. You're going to promise to yourself. Dixie, Wilson, excellent, thank you. Monica, ourself, Heidi, I promise myself that I will keep training my personality, that I will keep training my social, emotional health, my well-being, and my emotions.
I will keep training my social emotional health.
Your pocket will not grow bigger than you, my dear friends. Your results will not grow bigger than you. So if you want your results to be bigger, better, you need to grow. Now you can put your hands down. And are you ready to work? Yes? Me too. We start with the basics. Today, we are doing a framework that I will call AIM. This is the framework, AIM. And I'll tell you what AIM is about. And you will find today, you will never forget today, because today it's going to be the first day of your growth, of more growth, because you already are growing. So this AIM framework stands for, and maybe you want to write it down, because when you write things, you don't forget. First, we start acknowledging. We are going to start acknowledging the things that make us suffer, the things that make us inefficient, the things that make us sad, and the things that make us frustrated. So, and then we're going to imagine a compelling future for us. And finally, we are going to motivate each other to be better, to be bigger, to be happier, and to be stronger. You ready for acknowledging? Yes? Okay. Now you need your notebook. We're going to write. Please take yourself seriously. Can you type in the chat? I'm going to take myself seriously. Please type in the chat. I want to see at least, because here we are 65, and I want to see at least 20 messages that promising that you're going to take yourself seriously during this workshop. I'm going to take myself excellent. Ruth, Josue, Luis, yeah, ready, Jamie, Diana, Ingrid, Jacqueline, Bertha. Perfect. Okay, now I will play some little music for you. And we're going to acknowledge the first thing today. For 3 minutes, you're going to write everything that is causing pressure in you at this moment. This pressure can be a thought of things that you have not done and that you have to do, of conversations that you have not had the courage to have and that you have to have, or anything that is causing your heart to feel sad. So for 3 minutes, you're gonna put here dump. Let's dump it, okay? Let's dump all our trash. We're gonna dump all our noise, the noise that we have in our head. All right, I'll play the music and I will shush and you will love yourself and don't stop until the music stops. sad? Okay.
Riso natural.
Sorry about the reason. That was the joke. Okay, everybody. I hope you feel better. I hope maybe maybe you're not even, maybe you didn't even need this, but by having the things written on your paper, you have perspective. Every time that you have a problem or an affliction that it does not let you sleep, put it on paper. When you put it on paper, you know what it happens? You take distance. And when you are able to take distance, you are able to be lighter and you can see it clearly. So this is the first thing we already did. Can you please congratulate yourself? Congratulations, Sandra. Congratulations, Sylvia. Congratulations, Cesar, for having done this exercise. And now we are going to do, yes, Wilson, congratulations. Let's congratulate everybody. Congratulate yourselves, everybody. Send yourselves love because you have done this. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so now comes the happy part. I already took you to the sad part. And now I want you to go to a happy moment, And so this moment is for you to celebrate your awesomest. Can you type in the chat? My awesomest. You are awesome. Let's see, the word awesome is very hard. Yes, Cesar, there you go. My awesomest, because you are awesome. But sometimes you forget that you are awesome. Raise your hand and if sometimes you forget that you're really, really a badass. Yeah, sometimes we forget. So right now, as you saw the things that doesn't make you feel good, now I want you to feel good about yourself, because for the blueprint, you need to feel good about yourself. Now, I'll share the next slide. And then we are still in the part of acknowledging. This time, what you're going to do is we are going to celebrate your wins. And here is going to be the challenge. You're going to challenge your brain to not block you from your happiness. You're going to challenge your brain to remember everything that you've done well in your life during this year. And so we're going to celebrate our wins. Why do we celebrate our wins? Because maybe in the past, you dimmed your light, so that others don't feel inferior. Many of you, I'm sure that many of you here had a lazy brother or a lazy sister. And you stop yourself because you feel bad about your sister or your brother. And that's why you dim your light. In the same way, you may have lazy colleagues now. Those who complain, those who will see you like, oh, here Brigitte again with his ideas. Oh, Oraida, stop it. Let us be in peace. And you dim your light because you don't want to get uncomfortable or because you want to be accepted, actually. We all want to be accepted, and that's why we sometimes don't do the things that will help us grow. And guess what? We actually are on our way of happiness. So, listen to this. This is an idea that really helped me a lot. If you don't acknowledge your wins, the things that you do well, you can feel like a loser. And if you don't really see what things you have accomplished, you can really feel like a loser and if you don't keep a score. So can you promise me that you will keep a score of the things that you've done well? Type in the chat, I'll keep a score of the things I've done well. Just write, keep score, keep score. I need to see this. Thank you. Yes. Ah, I love it. Yes. Awesome. We are ready. Now I'm going to play a little music. And you're going to write again, non-stop. Every single accomplishment that you've done and that you can think of, and your mind is going to try to stop you because your mind does not want you to change. Your mind wants you to stay the way you are because the way you are is your identity. And one necessity that we have is to make sure that we keep our identity. But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to expand our identity. Ready to expand your identity? Where are we?
Here.
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 Very good.
Here.
Excellent.
Here.
All right. Ready to expand your identity? Here we go. I'm going to play the music and don't stop. Don't put your pen away from your notebook until the music stops. All right. Here we go. Don't type in the chat yet because you can distract the others. We type in the chat later. Okay. So I forgot to give you this instruction. This instruction is important. You know, sometimes there are things that happen to us when we want to grow. The first thing is we don't believe that we can change because maybe we've tried several times before. and nothing happened. And so the feeling of finding that we cannot change is a very sad feeling and a very let down feeling, a feeling of, here I go again. And this is why we tend to get distracted. All of a sudden we look at the phone, all of a sudden and so when we are doing deep work here during the training, refrain from typing on the chat because this is noise. It's noise that we're causing others and noise that we're causing ourselves because we want to be distracted. Now, we're going to do one last thing before we create our blueprint. And this last thing will be to share. I'm going to break you into groups. And please do share. Share your wins. Don't share your sorrows this time. I want you to share your wins. You know why? Because we are very humble sometimes and we don't want to share our wins because we don't want others to feel bad or we feel like we have a training of, oh, you're so snobbish. You're just saying, now give yourself permission to show off a little bit. Why do you want to show off? Because if you don't recognize your awesomeness, nobody will do it. And nobody can build a new person, a new self from things that you cannot recognize because there is something that we all have, and this is perception. And so if we open our perception, and you know why? You will see when others are sharing their wins, you're gonna see, oh, I also have that one and I didn't write it down because we hide our light. So I'll send you in groups of 3 or 4 so that please open your cameras and open your microphones. Can you promise me that you're going to open your cameras and you're going to open your microphones? Yes, because you want to change. So everybody is taking 2 minutes for sharing. And the person who starts sharing is the person whose letter of alphabet goes first. For example, Anna's. And then it goes Carla's, for example. And finally, Zoila's, all right? Or Wilson's. Okay, so then you're going to work for 8 minutes, just 8 minutes. And please don't stop sharing your accomplishments because if you don't recognize them, you cannot do the next activity. See you in 8 minutes. Nobody can stay in this room or I'll put you in the weight room. If you need help, I can help you move to a room. You're having a good time. You're having popcorn. There is your favorite drink, whatever it is. And all of a sudden, the doors open. And there's this guy who comes into our living room with a gang, and he's pointing to this very important person in our life. Who's this person? Who is he pointing? And this person tells you, if you don't change, I'm going to take the life of this person. Because the life of this person may depend on you being able to change. Maybe your daughter, maybe your son, maybe somebody is always observing how you react, how you act, and this person is reproducing exactly what you do, and you wish this person to change. But for this person to change, you have to change. And so if you want to save this person, I hope you have this person in your mind and you can feel the feeling of this person dying if you don't change. And so if you're with the microphone off or on, I don't care, tell the name of this person. For me, it's my daughter Isabella, the youngest one. Because for me, Isabella doesn't feel loved as my other daughter does. I have a feeling that she has more like a need to be hugged, like a need to be listened to. And she behaves in ways that maybe she's asking for attention from me. And I can't because I'm too busy, my head is too noisy, I'm acting or in survivor mode because of all my problems. But I want to save this person. And I want to save her because I love her, because this might mean a lot to me. Or it could be anybody else, your grandmother, your grandfather, anybody. So maybe this person with the gun tells you it's going to give you 1 year to change. And in December, he's coming back again. And in 1 year, my friends, you can do something to be different. I promise you. Now, when you're ready, you're going to open your eyes a little bit. And then I'm going to put these prompts. Who is your big why? Who do you want to see the big smile on? Who are you working for? Which smile do you really have in your mind when you work? Who do you want to see smiling? Or who do you want to feel super proud of you? Is this yourself, Roselena, or someone else? Whose purpose you want to fulfill? What kind of purpose do you want to fulfill in life? And I'm going to play the 3-minute music, and you're going to imagine your future life in these terms. I'm going to give you an example. Here's an example. Maybe you can imagine your health, your wealth, your relationships, I don't know what. And so you're going to write down like this. It's 31st of December and you're celebrating. And you're going to write a paragraph in the present. I will be very vulnerable with you right now. And because I trust you, I will show you something that I haven't shown anybody. And this, what I'm going to show you is my secret, but I'm going to reveal it with you here because I want you to see that I use these techniques. And this is my desktop. In my desktop, here's my family. Can you see my desktop? And here I have my blueprint. I open this every day in the morning and I see this blueprint and I'm saying like, we're celebrating at the end of 2024. We have made over $30,000 in English Studio Plus, my academy, by December 2024. English Studio has hired the first 2 teachers besides my husband and I. We have over 100 students. And so here I have how I'm celebrating my business, how I'm celebrating my friends and family. And here I have, for example, our teachers and other employees are happy working with us. So I have written my blueprint. And here are some goals I have, like monetary goals, on how I'm going to start building my life. And listen to me, my friends. When I started this training in 2020, the day of the pandemic, we started with Ving. In November 2021, I didn't have anything. I didn't have an English studio. I didn't have a coaching program. I didn't have Teachers App. I didn't have anything. I just had my job. And I was making very little money. And I was introduced to this blueprint in December 2020. And from that year on, I write my blueprint every year in December for the next year. And everything that I have in that blueprint is becoming a reality for me. So if it became a reality for you, do you believe that it can become a reality for yourself? Do you believe in this? Please believe. Thank you, Wilson, for raising your hand. Believe in this. Thank you, Dina. Because I'm showing you what I have been capable of achieving just by writing my blueprint. And guess what? The first time I did, I wrote, I am going to be an international speaker. I wrote that, you know? And I hadn't become an international speaker. I was speaking here in the country. And in that year, I was invited by the University of Alberta in Canada. Thanks to them, I have a visa for Canada. And then last year, in this month, I was doing three presentations in the TESOL conference in Portland, Oregon. And who am I? You know, I'm not different than you. I have the same fears. Like people who know me, I am very timid, really. I'm a shy person. I don't know how I talk, but I I decided to train myself like a crazy person. I change. And so if I change, you can change. Can you please promise me that you will write your blueprint and that you will do this one thing? Because I'm going to finish today here, and I already show you how to make a blueprint, and I want you to just do one thing. When you finish your blueprint, come to the Teachers App community. I'm going to leave here the link to the Teachers App community, and you're going to make a post. I don't want you to show the blueprint. Don't show the blueprint because this is private. I show it to you because I am already trained in showing. So you will come here to the Teachers App community, and when you are here, you're gonna publish here, you're gonna choose your favorite color here, the color background, and you're gonna choose whatever you want. Let's say for example, this one or anything, and say, you're gonna just type here like this: I wrote my blueprint, or blueprint done. And then you post. And everybody else comes to the post and congratulate you. So it's gonna look like this. See, this is all your homework. Blueprint done. Who's gonna do this? Say me in the chat. Put it in the chat. If you put it in the chat, you're compromising yourself in front of, how many are we? In front of 58 because the other ones left. They didn't want to write their blueprints. All right. Yes. I will comment in each of every one of your posts. So I already showed you how to go to the Teachers App community, choose a color background, and write just that. And if you want to share your blueprint, it's okay, but we don't want to see the blueprint. So here is the link so that you become a member of Teachers App community. And in this community, you can post things. Okay, my friends, now you're gonna evaluate the workshop. How do you feel now? Excellent, Ingrid. Thank you, Ingrid. I saw you very attentive. Rafael,
Exciting.
good to see you. Excited, Rafael. Diana, you too. Brenda, you too. Thank you. Okay, now, while you make the evaluation, I think the evaluation is already in the chat. Yes. Complete the evaluation, because this time, guess what? We're sending certificates every workshop so that everybody has a certificate. And for those who finish more than 80%, you will have an extra certificate and the possibility to join my mastermind. I will be doing private mastermind with the most people who participate the most in next year, because this year I'm going to be doing the mastermind with last year's top participants. Okay, so the top participants, check your emails because I send you the mastermind link and we see each other at 8:20 so that you can go to the restroom. And for those of you who don't go, who want to be famous, I'm going to count to 5 so that you straight up fix your hair a little bit. We're going to make a picture of this first epic moment. Yes, thank you. Hi, Berta. Good to see you, Brenda. And Elias, there you are. Eddie, I finally get to see you. Danielle, how are you? Dora, there you are. Okay, count to 3. 3. I have like 4 pages this time, so I'm gonna make 2 counts. So 1, 2, 3. Cheese. First picture. And now for the second one, choose your favorite emoji, whatever your favorite emoji is, and I'm going to count again. 2, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Jose Daniel, I love that. That's so funny. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, since I said your favorite emoji, that's a favorite one. All right, one last picture. Favorite emoji, one more time because they disappeared. I celebrate for you. Your new you. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. You know I love you. I love you a lot because I get tired sometimes, but I love being with you and you're so loyal to me and I am loyal to you. And I want to celebrate your growth in December 2024. Write your blueprint, put it in the Facebook community, and I'll see you on April. When is the other one? Who reminds me? April something is the next one. Okay, bye-bye, everybody. This time I'm going to close quickly because I have another meeting with the mastermind group. Bye. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
loud. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye
Thank you so
bye.
Thank you so
much.
Bye.
much.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye
Bye-bye,
bye.
Ellie.
Bye. See you soon.
See you in 2 minutes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye, Rafael. Bye, Carlos.
Bye.
Bye,
But
Susan Galvez.
I just have a question.
Yes, Barbara.
I received the email for the invitation for the mastermind group.
Mhm.